Hello everyone, it's my second day at New York City and today we are doing something very New York. We are taking the subway today. Subway is the bloodstream of the city, chaotic, crowded and somehow always running late, but still iconic. So let's go. So first step, getting into the station. You can spot a subway entrance from about a block away, look for a green or black railing or the glowing globe lights. Here we are heading down. These days you can tap your phone, your watch, your card, basically anything that has a chip using Omni card. Just tap and go. Or if you're old school like me, Metro card still exists. Just swipe and go. It took me several attempts to swipe the card right, but thankfully it wasn't so busy, so it did not hold up anyone behind me. Except of course my friend. We are waiting for a train and here's a pro tip. Always stand behind the yellow line for your own safety. If you miss the train, don't worry. Another one's not far behind. Believe me, finding the right entrance to your subway station is a task. And if you find one, half your task is done. And believe me, it's not that easy finding the right entrance. In New York City, half of the staircases lead to trains going uptown and others go down. So a train is here, it's time to hop on. Let's hope it's not too packed. Inside the subway is an experience. You never know what you're going to get. A guy playing an instrument, a breakdancing crew, someone eating burger or a full plate of spaghetti, or rarest of all, an empty seat. Fortunately for me, I got a seat today. Part of today's subway dates back to 1904, making it one of the oldest public transit systems in the world. With 472 stations, New York City has the most stations of any subway system on earth. It runs 24/7 every day of the year. So this is our stop. Another tip. Head toward the doors before the train stops so you don't get stuck behind the crowd. Due to different designers and eras of construction, New York City stations have unique tile art, color and architecture like a giant underground museum. For decades, the price of a single subway ride stayed roughly the same as a slice of New York pizza. Not a perfect rule, but a famous city lore. Taking subway may be chaotic, loud and confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it's honestly one of the best ways to see New York. And just like that, we are back above the crowd. We are right in front of the One World Trade Center, often called the Freedom Tower, located in Lower Manhattan. It's the tallest building in the US, standing 1776 feet tall. The building's exterior is made of reflective glass, which is why you see the sky and clouds mirrored on its surface. Completed in 2014, it stands on the rebuilt World Trade Center site. This striking white structure is the Oculus, that serves as a major transit hub connecting PATH trains, multiple subway lines and surrounding World Trade Center complex. Inside, it also contains a large shopping mall and public space. I'm sure by now you must have guessed where we are heading. We are visiting one of the most meaningful places in New York City, the 9/11 Memorial, at the former World Trade Center site. This is a place of remembrance, reflection and history. This memorial honors the nearly 3,000 people who lost their lives on September 11, 2001 and during the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. The entire memorial is surrounded by the Memorial Plaza, filled with trees, including the famous survivor tree, a pear tree that was found damaged in the rubble but nursed back to health. It now stands as a symbol of resilience and hope. So right here are the memorial pools located exactly where the Twin Towers once stood. These are the largest man-made waterfalls in North America. Each pool is nearly an acre in size, with water cascading down the sides into a central void. The continuous flow of water represents both remembrance and the resurrection. Around the edges of the pools, you'll see the names of every person who lost their lives. The names are arranged in a way that reflects personal connections. Friends, co-workers and first responders placed together, making it deeply personal. It's incredible to stand here and see how many people were affected. One thing that really stands out apart from the powerful memorial pools themselves is the greenery surrounding this entire space. All around me are these beautiful rows of oak trees. There are over 400 of them planted here, and they create this powerful canopy that softens the sounds of the city. When the wind moves through the leaves, it gives the whole area this calm, reflective atmosphere.
I got into the private.
Then we walk towards a sculpture installation sitting outside the Oculus. It instantly grabs one's attention. The artwork features a huge central creature that looks like a giant octopus or squid with exaggerated features, and surrounding it are all these other animals and mythical looking figures. What's really cool is how interactive it feels. People are walking around it, posing for photos, kids are staring up at it. It becomes part of the flow of the city. The contrast between the organic shapes of the sculptures and the futuristic architecture of the Oculus makes the whole scene even more dramatic. Now I'll take you inside the structure, the Oculus. It was designed to feel like a giant bird taking flight. We are standing right inside it, and if you look up, the beam of sunlight shines directly through the spine of the building, illuminating the interior. Moving forward, we came across these interesting retractable bollards, also called hydraulic rising bollards or traffic control posts. These thick metal cylinders or posts rise from underground when activated to form a temporary barrier across the street and sink back down to allow authorized vehicles through. These usually appear in high security or pedestrian heavy areas such as Times Square, around certain government buildings, at entrances to pedestrian plazas, around stadium or event venues, near New York City Stock Exchange, and other sensitive sites. We are now walking towards the famous Charging Bull statue. The walk from the 9/11 memorial to the statue is about 10 to 15 minutes, but packed with history and greenery. The neighborhood is part of Wall Street, the most famous financial district in the world. The streets often feel more like a movie set because of the many films that were shot here. As we head toward the Broadway, we are walking on streets that date back to the 1600s, when this area was a Dutch settlement called New Amsterdam. Many streets still follow the original colonial street plan. That's why they're narrow, unlike the grid in Midtown. Now we'll walk right past the Trinity Church, originally founded in 1697. The current building dates to 1846. We then quickly stroll through the city's souvenir stalls, fun and colorful. You'll always find something here that screams New York. There are colorful street art posters, tiny statues of Liberty, Empire State Building, the Brooklyn Bridge, basically the entire skyline but pocket size. Miniature statues are great for desks, shelves, or for that one friend who collects random things. Then there are fridge magnets, keychains, I Love New York shirts, available in every color except the one you actually want. If you don't return from New York with at least one keychain shaped like the Statue of Liberty, did you even visit the New York? So here we are surfing through the stalls, picking random souvenirs that on return will be dumped in some corner of the house forgotten. And finally we are here right in front of the famous Charging Bull statue. Here's an interesting fact about the statue. It appeared overnight in 1989, dropped off illegally in front of the New York Stock Exchange by artist Arturo Di Modica as a Christmas gift to the city. Police removed it, but public demand forced the city to reinstall it a few blocks away where it stands today. The bull symbolizes financial optimism and strength, especially after market crashes. And this here is the New York Stock Exchange, one of the most photographed buildings in the city. And that over there you see the fearless girl statue, hands on her hips, chin up, standing strong right in front of the New York Stock Exchange. She was originally installed facing the Charging Bull on International Women's Day in 2017. But now she stands here as a reminder of confidence, equality, and power of young women everywhere. Next, we stopped at Paris Baguette to grab a quick bite. As soon as I walked in, the smell hit me of fresh bread, butter, coffee, and warm croissants. It had a huge selection: classic croissants, strawberry soft cream cakes, fruit tarts, cheesecake, and a lot more. I mean, it should be illegal. It was difficult to decide. My hunger pangs got in the way, and I couldn't wait to start with the first item I picked: a mixed berry Danish pastry. It's golden, buttery pastry base, super flaky on the outside, and right in the center was a smooth, creamy custard topped with fresh berries. I began indulging in the pastry while my friends scouted for some more delicacies. After the brief stop, we hit the street again. Walking in New York feels different. Every block is a story, every corner is a scene. Old brick buildings right next to sleek glass towers. This contrast of old and new makes the city feel timeless. Here the streets move fast, people walk with purpose, taxis weave through traffic, bikes fly by, everything moves all at once and somehow it works. And the subway entrance appears, reminding us of places yet to be explored. So time to go under the ground once again. Okay, so that wraps up this stop on our little New York adventure. Thanks for walking with me. But we are not done yet. We are heading to our next location, so stick around for the next video. Also, do let me know how you found this video and my chipmunk voice. Rate it, roast it, or hype it up, but do leave a comment. See ya in the next video. Bye-bye.